Good Thursday morning to you once again. Time for another Kirkland Lake GoldMiners chat. Another rookie in studio with us this morning. He wears number 12. Lucas Renzoni, rookie defenseman in studio with us this morning. Good morning, Lucas. How are you, man?
Good morning, Fergie. I'm great. How are you?
I am always good. You're from Maple, Ontario,
yes,
right?
Yes, from Maple, Ontario.
So where the heck is Maple?
Maple, Ontario is just inside of Vaughan.
Just north of Toronto.
Just north of Toronto.
Who are you billeting with?
With the Crickards.
The Crickards.
So Diane and Pat.
Right on. Having lots of fun over there?
Oh, it's fantastic. 2 young kids, so constantly playing mini sticks.
They're keeping you busy.
All that.
They're sharpening up the skills playing mini sticks.
Oh, yeah. Hey, they're pretty good. So you got to be careful. You know, when I first went out against them, they gave me a game. So
tell us about the family back home.
I got my mom, I got my dad, and then I got my sister.
Okay, older or younger?
Oh, she's younger than me.
She an athlete?
She is. She's a figure skater. Pretty competitive, so she's got better edges than me. So,
well, I was going to ask, since your sister is a figure skater, when your folks first put you on skates, did they send you to a skating school?
My mom was actually a pretty competitive figure skater as well.
Okay.
So I learned a lot from her.
So you had some in-house coaching.
Yeah.
You came from Everest Academy.
Yes.
As did Connor Van Wheely, Camille Marcoux, Casey Gerstein.
Yep.
Did it make for an easier transition having some buddies all come up at the same time?
For sure, yeah. Like that made it a lot easier. And
tell me about Everest Academy. A lot of people in Northern Ontario, we're not familiar with this academy system. How does it all work? Does it start from like kindergarten, grade 1? Is it just a high school-based thing? How does it work?
Well, it's funny because when I first went to Everest, I didn't know much about it. So I went in and I came from a regular high school. They start from, I think, grade 3, and they go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in high school.
Okay, so you went as a high schooler. Break down the day, because my perception of these academies is you concentrate a lot on your sport of choice while you're going to school at the same time. So break down the course of a day, an average day for a hockey player at Everest Academy.
It was a pretty awesome day because you'd get to school. I would have a class in the morning, and then after that class, I had hockey.
Okay.
Right? So it was like hockey was a class for me. Right?
Okay.
So, and then after hockey, I'd have lunch and back to the regular school day.
Okay.
And I'd have a workout in there too.
So how many hours a day would be devoted to your sport?
So our practice would usually be, since it was right in front of lunch, we could stay on a little bit longer. Okay. So it would be anywhere from like an hour 20 to like an hour 45.
All right.
And then we'd have a workout later in the day, which we had our own program set up for us since we were the hockey team. So I'd be in there for a regular period, so like an hour and a bit.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Were there other sports at Everest as well that they paid attention to, like the hockey club?
The lacrosse team is I think even a bigger program than the hockey program.
Oh, wow.
So, like they have a very good lacrosse program.
All right, so you played on the U18 team. Do you guys play in the regular high school league? Are you playing against other academies? Are you going across the border into the States? What's the deal?
We would play other academy schools from a league called PSHF.
Okay.
So within that league there's a few teams from the Ottawa region. We actually had one team from like Nova Scotia or something, right? So it went pretty far.
So you get to travel a wee bit.
The interesting thing is we would never go there to play them. When we would play our league games, they would be in a tournament.
Okay, so you'd go and you'd wind up playing 3, 4, 5 games in a weekend, something like that?
Yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah, so it was definitely different. You'd go and you'd play 2 games in a day, but those were your league games.
Okay. Yeah, because this whole academy thing is, for a guy like me, it's relatively new.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely, I think it's becoming more popular as time has gone on. Like, I don't think as many people knew about academies.
Yeah.
And I think, as time has gone on, there's definitely been, like, the league has gotten bigger and there's been more teams.
What other sports did you play?
So growing up as a kid, I played some soccer, and then as I got older, I played rep baseball, and when I was a younger kid, I competed in triathlons.
Okay. I was hoping you were going to say soccer, given your Italian heritage.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
Okay, so Juventus or Inter Milan?
Oh, Juventus.
I got another one for you. You guys, all clubs, when you travel, they always love to give the athletes pasta to eat on the road.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Does it even compare with mom's?
It does not. It does not compare. A lot of guys, whenever we get the pasta, ask me about it. They say, "Oh, Lucas, how's the pasta?" I'm like, what do you want me to say? I'll eat it because I'm Italian. I'm going to eat it, but it doesn't compare.
Are you a dual citizen?
I am a dual citizen.
So is Team Italy hockey in the future?
Team Italy. Oh, yeah, I've talked about it, and I'm hoping there's a future in that.
Future plans, NCAA college hockey on the horizon?
For sure, yeah. I definitely would love to go into the NCAA.
I also know you have an interest in doing what we're doing right now.
I do, yes.
And you'd like to be a sports broadcaster.
I would love that.
Some ways down the road.
Yes.
So I'll just tell Greg Mackel, our sports director, he better watch himself because...
Yeah, I'm coming for him.
We've got Timmins Saturday night, 7:30.
Yes.
Hearst Sunday afternoon at 4:30. It's Remembrance Day weekend. Any shout-outs for the folks down south and some of your buddies that may be hearing this in the next little while?
The folks. Got a shout-out to all the family back at home out there. They've been supporting me the whole time. Feel like I gotta give them a little shout out. Gotta give one to mom and dad, grandparents back at home, all the friends.
Lucas Renzoni in studio with us this morning. Thanks for doing this, Lucas.
Thank you, Fergie. It's been awesome.